When did you decide on a career in financing and real estate, and how did you actually know you were going to be good at it?
So my mom at an early age told me that I should never buy a single family home until I had enough money coming in from rental revenues that I would be able to pay for that single family house. And that actually made a lot of sense to me. So at 24, I ended up buying my first investment property, which was a fourplex in Hochelaga Maisonneuve. A lot of people made fun of me. It was a neighborhood that wasn't gentrified. It was a tough neighborhood, but it helped me start building my little real estate empire. And from that, I grew from that one fourplex to another one and another one. And it was a natural evolution for me to start going into mortgages in the real estate world and in the finance world.
Now, you had a job at the age of 9 when a lot of kids are still obviously playing with toys and hanging with their buddies. What did having a job at the age of 9 teach you?
It taught me that I don't like working for anyone. Exchanging time for money was something that didn't make a lot of sense to me. I used to make $2 an hour taking out garbage and cleaning up. It was good at the time. It was able to, get me a couple of extra bucks so that I can buy toys and stuff. Mm-hmm. But it didn't make much sense to me. I figured there was an easier way.
Is there a moment from your childhood that you would consider a defining moment in your life that shaped how you are today?
So I grew up fairly, we had humble beginnings when we started off. My parents were both blue collar. My mom was a seamstress, my dad was a taxi driver. But the one thing that was always kind of a big constant in our household, there was always arguing over money, right? So that was the main focus of a lot of the arguments that were happening in the house. And I always, hearing that, I didn't want to ever have to experience that kind of moving forward in my life. So from a young age, I decided to earn my own money so that I wouldn't have to rely on anyone.
How did you know that getting involved in media in your business market was going to be a smart move and you ended up on CJD?
So you could have a cure for cancer, but the reality is that if nobody knows about it, it's just going to sit there and it's not going to be used. So for me, marketing was very important, and I wanted to make sure that I got my message out. Education was at the forefront of our marketing, and it's something that we actually use to educate the public, give back to the community, and by that they actually come and use us for our services.
Explain the importance of having your wife Marav not only as your life partner but also as your business partner.
She's my rock. She helps me in all aspects of business and my personal life. She supports my crazy ideas. Even at the beginning, from the first time that I told her I wanted to spend crazy amounts of money in my marketing campaign, she was there to support me. And even to today, when I come home and I'm like, I have this great idea, and she says, let's do it.
You mentioned that you and Terry worked together initially, just as coworkers and friends. Was it difficult when you guys became a couple to actually decide to become business partners?
At first, yes. I left a 10-year career as an engineer to help Terry pursue this goal of opening up a business. But slowly with time, we put in a lot of rules in place in order to separate the work and family life, and it's been working great since then.
What is it about Terry's personality and character that struck a chord with you?
I would say mostly his sense of humor. He's extremely confident and he's always goal-oriented, and he was one of the people who believed in me from day one. So we have a strong bond there.
Now your businesses have become very successful, and I say businesses plural. So what does Terry Kilakos want to achieve next?
We're constantly evolving. We're constantly looking for new disruptive ways of doing business. In 2019, we have a few projects that are coming around, which are going to change the way that people see real estate and how people actually get their mortgages.
In the end, Terry, how do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as a very successful businessman or something else?
Obviously, I want to be remembered as a great father, husband, but I want to be remembered as someone who gave back to his community, who was able to make a change in the world. And I think that with everything that we've been doing, we've definitely on the right track for that.